All right, so right off the back, you exit out, and you'll notice that the hub is completely finished. I have a directory right over here that color codes everything. We have the skeleton farm, the zombie farm, the raid farm, the guardian farm, which I'm currently working on. Hey everybody, Mithzan here, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of A Day at a Time in Minecraft. Now, as you can see, I am in a ice biome or frozen ocean biome because I am an idiot. I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple episodes I said this. And I know I'm gonna get a bunch of comments about, oh, use packed ice, it's so much better. I know. I wanted to use minecarts because I like minecarts. I'm not really looking to speed along in that, so maybe for like farther projects I'll do packed ice, but I'm proud of this. I'm happy with the minecart, so you don't need to comment 100 times just like in the previous episodes about the packed ice because I know about it already. Yeah, which is possibly one of the dumbest things I think I've ever said. So it turns out Ross and I did some testing probably about 2 weeks ago with packed ice, and on the server that I played before this, I just built it wrong. So I was completely turned off by the idea of the packed ice thing and the whole boat, so whatever. So I've been here collecting as much packed ice as I possibly can. I even brought a beacon. I think I have one chest full so far. Yeah, I got one. And then I was flying and I saw this. I was biome. I was like, oh, perfect. I need this. But then I just saw all this blue ice just kind of like sticking out of the ground, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's really dope. So yeah, this is what I've been doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and mine all of this blue ice up real quick. It's gonna take me a little bit, but while that's going on, I have some clips to show you guys. Jerry and I have been building more mob farms, and as you can see below, I'm level 100, baby. You're not gonna believe how long it even took me to get to level 100. It took me 10 minutes to get to level 100, and I'm gonna show you guys how that happened. So the first farm that we built, we finally finished the Guardian farm, and I'm going to show you that time lapse right now. I want to thank YouTuber Silent Whisperer once again for building the dopest Bedrock farms, and he just makes some of the coolest Bedrock content I think I've ever seen any YouTuber make. Definitely check him out. Definitely subscribe. If you end up subscribing, tell him said the Mithzan sent you, and he's a dope dude. He makes super cool content. He has his own SMP he's doing. So yeah, go check him out. Go subscribe. I keep using his farms because he just makes the best ones. So go check him out. And then yeah, by the time that clip is done, I'll be done with this. We'll fly back home and I'll show you guys how the farm works. It's pretty neat. Okay, I'll be back. Wow, that sure was a clip. So now that we're done here, I'm gonna go fly back to the house and show you guys how that Guardian farm works, because it is freaking insane, and it's way too overpowered, and I love it. So we're gonna go fly there right now, and then we're gonna go super fast. Okay, we made it. Well, I mean, we made it to Pookie's house. Oh, his cat's still here, or his ocelot's kind of neat. But yeah, we're going to go hop into the Nether Highway real quick, and I'm going to show you guys, because even though I've said this like 3 times already, but I'm going to show you guys how this farm works, so it's pretty neat. So you have noticed, since we have the Guardian farm now, we pretty much have unlimited sea lanterns, so we're slowly replacing all the glowstone we had in the Nether Highway with sea lanterns, but we're also going to dig up a lot of this quartz and all that, and we're going to replace it with the packed ice, because, Max is an idiot, and we finally got it to work, so, yeah. So Jerry's been helping me out with that, so we're going to go all the way over here. Just zoom a little bit. I also use my elytra in the Nether Highway, too, which is also kind of redundant, but... So, we have the AFK area, so this is the only farm that we have that requires 2 people to use. One person has to AFK in the overworld, and the other person stands right here, and then just kills them as they come through, because they all get transported into the Nether. So this is one of the only farms that actually, aside from the Blaze one, that you have to do in the Nether as well. So I thought that was pretty neat. And just in case they keep spawning and whatnot, we have this fail-safe kill switch, which I think is a pretty clever idea by Silent Whisperer. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put my time-lapse camera into the overworld and let him AFK there, and I'm going to show you guys what exactly the farm does. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm on my time-lapse account, so I'm going to go ahead and throw myself through this nether portal and show you guys the upgrades that we made. So, as you can see, we started using the packed ice because we figured out it worked. This is the exact same area where Ross, Andy, and I came out of the portal for the Guardian farm that we originally found. Just kind of upgraded it a little bit. So we got free boats for everybody to use and whatnot. And put that right there. Hop in. Zoom! Look how well that works. That's why Max is an idiot. I know I keep saying that. It's because I'm really annoyed. So yeah, we go here, and this is what the Guardian farm looks like via just kind of in the overworld. We slabbed everything up. We have everything spawning here. Pretty much, these are all the Guardian spawns, and they just kind of go through the portal and just teleport immediately through the through the Nether. So you pretty much go up here, and you just put yourself in a little AFK spot. It's pretty simple. And this is literally it. A person in the overworld just stands here, and if we switch back over, this is what it looks like in the overworld. It's freaking insane. So before I start killing these guys, you notice that we actually have a beacon. It's giving us resistance and regeneration because you're going to need it. So make sure you have all of your good armor on. Yeah, see, I have my elytra on, so that was a mistake. So put all of your good armor on, and then just start killing. And look how fast I'm going. Like I'm leveling up already. Like this is freaking insane. This farm is so overpowered that I don't even know what to say. The only downside, in my opinion, is it doesn't even get that laggy. Like that's not even what I'm about to say. The downside are these noises. So I had Minecraft muted before, so you couldn't hear anything. But dear God, these noises! It's like a horror movie. This is so disturbing, but it works so well. And oh my God, like look how fast I'm leveling. I'm already up to level 110. That is ridiculous. And in case you don't want them to spawn anymore, you just put on the kill switch, and they just all instantly die to lava. And then and then the person in the overworld just stops AFKing, and then you're good to go. So it stops. It doesn't lag your server completely. Surprisingly enough, this is probably one of the best farms in one. I still got to fix the ceiling. This was Jerry's doing, but Jerry built an item sorter, like a legitimate item sorter, and we've been using it a lot. We have pretty much unlimited food now, as well as prismarine crystals. It's freaking dope. And I think this is probably my favorite farm. I know I say that pretty much every build that I do, but it's pretty much because we're doing every build that we do just kind of improves upon the last one. So I think this is awesome. Definitely my favorite build, except for those horrific sounds. And yeah, that's pretty much the Guardian farm. So there's one more farm I want to show you guys that has also been requested of me for a good while. There is something I do have to say, though. So a lot of people have been asking me to build a gold farm in the Nether. I don't believe it's possible to do it on the Nether, the top of the Nether, because I believe that they patched it out, at least in Bedrock version. Because the world height limit is at a specific thing, and I don't know how to change that. and I don't know if changing it would be considered cheating, and I don't want to cheat. So pretty much once you go on top of the nether, it says you can't build. It just it says you've reached the world height limit. So yeah, there's nothing you can really do. So you kind of just stuck up there until you like die, or you eat like a chorus fruit and teleport out. I was kind of left to like, how am I gonna build one of these farms? It's gonna be like impossible to build. Turns out there is an overworld gold farm that the YouTuber Skippy6 Gaming made, and it works surprisingly well. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the Guardian farm, and I'm going to show you guys where I ended up building this gold farm at. So as you can see, we're right in front of the raid farm, as well as the end and Krista's house. So I also added this new section. It's pink glass. You just walk a little bit down this area. Yeah, we haven't made it this far yet with the sea lanterns, but we do have a lot of them. And if you turn right here, it'll bring you to the Pigman farm, which is in the overworld. I also used packed ice for this farm because I wanted to try something different. I actually built this farm in the air, which I thought was really cool. So while I'm going down this, I'm going to play the time lapse for you guys, and then when the time lapse is over, I'll be over there. All right, here we go. Yeah. Wow, what a clip, what a time-lapse, what an amazing thing to watch. So yes, welcome to the Zombie Pigman farm, aka the gold farm. So this is, I think, is a pretty relatively good farm. It's not the fastest, but it is still really good. Here's a clip that I took when I first made the farm. I left it on running overnight, and that was pretty much the result of what happened. It is pretty slow. In the video, it showed them coming a lot faster. I don't know if I did something wrong or if I made it too big, or maybe they patched something out, but I'm actually comfortable with it being this slow. So just so I can actually leave it on all night just standing up there, and since I'm under glass, no phantoms can get me, since there's something over my head and no mobs can actually hurt me. So it's just going to be pretty much Zombie Pigman spawning all overnight. And it doesn't make the server too laggy. It definitely makes it laggy if you notice in the video, but it's not terrible, which is why I'm comfortable with it actually being this slow. That way, so it's not like completely overpowered, but still a little bit overpowered. And yeah, we get a bunch of nuggets, a bunch of gold weaponry and stuff. And I have a bunch of blast furnace that I put over here just so I can start smelting all the weapons and whatnot. And yeah, we got a bunch of gold nuggets. I think leaving it on overnight, you get like 25 gold blocks in total. I thought that was a really good number, so I'm pretty happy about that. And yeah, those are the two farms that I made. I'm super happy about that. Jerry helped me so much with the Guardian farm, so I thank him for that. A lot of work went into that one, so I'm super happy that he was able to help me with that. But the Pigman one, we finally have a gold farm. We finally have a Guardian farm. I'm completely over-leveled at 110. And yeah, and we're pretty much going to be working on the Nether Highway, replacing the minecart system with packed ice, because I'm an idiot, as I keep saying. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this episode of A Day at a Time in Minecraft. I actually am going to apologize for this episode being pretty short. It might even be the shortest in the series, but I've been working all weekend on those farms, and I kind of just took up most of my time. I didn't really record any banter between me and Jerry, because we were just kind of listening to music and just trying to get it done, because it just took so freaking long. I think it took like 2 days to build that Guardian farm just because of how big it was. So if you guys were wondering where I got that obsidian to build those giant nether portals for the Pigman farms, I have begun to hollow out these giant pillars in the end, and I'm gonna hollow out every single one of them. That is a future project that I'm currently working on as well. And starting Wednesday, I'm going to start working on my secret end project. I don't want to give away what it is, but I think I haven't seen it done before. I should probably look into it more and see if it has been done before, but I have a really good idea for something, and I want to share it with you guys. So tune in Wednesday. I think that's when I'm going to do it. The Nether Highway is also going to be upgraded by then. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. It really helps me out. It lets me know, hey, maybe I'm doing something right. Maybe you guys like this. Maybe I should continue doing it. And it's just nice to see all the feedback and whatnot. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you again. I'm Mithzan, and I appreciate your existence. Goodbye!